Okay, we're here with Kristine, and congratulations, Kristine.
Thank you.
Today is graduation day for Minka.
Thank you very much.
So we have worked together a little over a year.
Yes.
Okay, Minka's a little over a year old. So why did you first call for training?
We thought about what kind of dog we wanted. We had had a black mixed lab before, and we knew we wanted a big dog. And we decided to go with a Doberman. And we did all our research on Doberman pinschers, and we heard a lot of negative things about the breed, but we still wanted to try. I had some friends who had a Doberman, and they loved their Doberman. So once we had gotten Minka, we started doing it our old way, which is the way we did it all the time with our dogs.
What was like what?
Well, it wasn't much. It was just
Okay.
the dogs live amongst us, and we try to manage, and we complain a lot because the dog ate everything that we had.
Okay.
Was destroying things. And again, I had remembered with prior dogs that eventually this would stop.
Okay.
We just have to bear with it. And Minka was a few months old, and I was contemplating giving her away because she's a big breed, so she was a big pup. Very big pup, and it was very difficult, I felt, to control her. I'm very busy, I wasn't at home a lot, the kids were busy. I had spoken to a friend about maybe taking Minka, and she recommended calling you.
Okay.
And starting, and she said, you can do one time or you can do long term, and I was like, no, we're doing long term.
Okay.
So when we started, and I remember the very first class, when you left, I told my husband, this is not dog training, this is people training. And there was nothing that you said that there's Minka trying to come and join the interview.
Yeah, Minka wants to come join, yeah.
There wasn't anything that you had said that I shouldn't have known. And what I mean by that is when you said it, I was like, that makes so much sense. I don't know why I would have thought of that. And the things that you said were so practical, and it was all me. There was nothing that you said was about the Doberman or about dogs. It was about me as a person being a trainer, me as an owner being diligent and patient.
Patient,
and getting
yes.
through it.
What did you first call Minka when we got together?
The devil. That was the devil dog. It really was. She was.
Why was she the devil dog?
She was the devil dog.
She was a puppy. She was a baby.
I remember telling you she was the devil dog because I could not control her. And she was a puppy, but
She was young.
a big puppy.
Oh, she was a little bitty when I first came.
Well,
compared to what she is now.
Compared to what I'm used to, I have a Yorkie.
Yeah, okay, that's true. She's big.
This was a big puppy, and
Okay.
again, when we would be gone for the day, we'd come back to find things destroyed. Maybe her baby bed or her bed. She
Okay.
wouldn't just sit when I said sit, which I found amazing. But those are things that I needed to know. I needed to hear about. I need to be patient. I need to hear about consistency. I needed to know that you couldn't say more than one word. It was about commands.
Right.
And I
teaching
didn't know
the
all
dog.
that.
So tell me, do you think, okay, first of all, did you meet the goals you want to accomplish?
I did. And there's so much more that I want to do. And I'm
Right.
so glad that you offer more because we're not finished. I know graduation's over, but it's not goodbye to you.
No.
I give the advantage of going to classes still with you, advanced classes. And so for me, I feel as though I've accomplished what I wanted for graduation, but there's so much more I think I want to do and that you offer.
So talk about, you had a lot of fears with this breed and with your
Yes.
dog.
Yes.
Did we get over those fears?
Yes, immediately. I think on the first meeting with you, when I told you, I just don't know about a Doberman, I'm not sure about this, I have 2 children, my daughter's petite, and you reassured me from the get-go, it's not about the breed. And,
It's not. No, it's not.
You told me it wasn't about the breed. And after that first meeting, I think I breathed. I was able to breathe. I think I may have emailed you once or twice just about a quick question. You immediately responded. And I'm telling you now, and I told you this minutes ago, I think if I ever wanted another dog, I'd get another Doberman.
You would.
I would.
So Minka's a big girl now. She's
95 pounds.
95 pounds. So tell me, if you would have sent her off for training at 6 or 7 months old, and she's gone a month and comes back, do you think you'd have the dog you have now?
Well, I don't think I'd have the bonding that I
No, you
that I
would not.
have.
Yeah, you would not.
She responds to us.
Correct. Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't have the bonding. And then what about command wise? What if you sent her off for training and then she comes back? Would you have known what to do?
No, it was the one-on-one with you. It was the interaction with you. It was when you told us we made mistakes, and we can work through them.
Right, absolutely.
Those are the things that helped us. And then the great thing about it is I had someone here to tell me that wasn't the correct way to do it. Let's do it again until we got it right.
Okay.
And we did.
So, and we worked together, I guess it's close to a year and a half. When I first meet with a client with a young puppy, how you guys, and I tell them we're going to work together close to a year, they kind of freak out. Like, oh my God, that's a long time away. But so tell everybody who's watching this, what was the benefits of stretching out that training like that? So as Minka grew, she mastered the commands. What was the benefits?
Oh, well, the great thing is you gave us, first of all, you gave us a sheet of paper after everyone to tell us what to work on. So the great thing about it is you made it age appropriate for Minka. So we would
Right.
work on the command that was age appropriate for her. And then we would attempt to master it, although I don't know if I've ever, she may have mastered, I'm not sure I did it. We would attempt to master it until we saw you again, maybe be a month or two, until we saw you again. And then we would move on to the next command that she was ready for.
Right.
So for us, there's no way I could have done that in one quick meeting with
no.
you. We would have
Yeah.
had to continue to work with you over that span. And while it seemed initially like, God, it's a long time, it really wasn't.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
And there was times when I know you were busy with kids in school and things, and sometimes I remember there was one time we had to cancel a session, and I didn't see you till 3 months later.
Yes.
But it didn't impact the training of the dog.
It had no effect on the training because we were still working on things and trying to perfect the things that you had taught us.
Correct.
And then when we met you again, we went through questions, of course, that I maybe had over those three months. And then we picked up right where we needed to what the next lesson would be.
So Minka's a big girl. Is she an aggressive dog?
No.
Absolutely
no,
not.
No, she's not.
Absolutely not.
And you, I think you reassured me when, and you say something about, I'm trying to remember the exact term you used about high prey.
Yeah.
Okay, those, you hear that a lot and you start thinking that means aggressive in my dog. And I learned that's not what it means.
No
at all.
way, absolutely not. Minka's a love bug. She loves everybody
is.
she meets.
She is. No, I was very fearful of being aggressive, especially with my children. Again, I always remember, they're dogs. So
Right.
you wouldn't do anything different if small children came over that I did before as I would do now. You taught me that. But as far as an aggressive breed or an aggressive dog, absolutely not. This dog wanted to be trained and
Yes.
quickly responded as we started giving rules, just like kids would have.
Exactly, you're exactly right. So anything you want to add to anybody, or what would you suggest to somebody?
Well, I would highly recommend that if you adopt a dog or whether or not you pay for a dog, a purebred, call Kathy and find out what you need to do. Call and get some information. I would recommend to anybody who gets a dog, go through the training. It's for you and it's for the dog. It makes for a happier dog. I never thought, I promise you, I never thought I'd have a graduation picture for Minka. I never thought this dog would be the dog that it is now.
Look how gorgeous she is, guys. Yeah.
Never thought I would have this at the very end. Again, this is the
You never
devil
thought,
dog. This
really?
is the devil dog that I cannot imagine having a day goes by them not having Minka. So
Really?
I would strongly recommend to everybody, whether you adopt or whether you buy a dog, go through the training. It's so worth every bit that you pay for it, and it is not an outrageous fee.
No, it's not.
Not at all.
And with me being a certified trainer, did that matter to you?
Absolutely.
That I was certified?
Absolutely. I think for me, one, I trust you. And you have the credentials, like if I hired anybody who is insured, whether it be a plumber or an electrician, you want those credentials. And you want to know that
Exactly.
you know what you're doing. And I knew after that first meeting with you that you knew what you were doing. And I'm so pleased that we went ahead and worked with you.
Well, thank you. That's
You're welcome.
wonderful.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Minka's a great girl. I look forward to doing
Thank
more with you
you. I
guys.
look forward to
so,
continue.
what did you think of? People laugh when I tell them that we have a professional photographer and you get graduation pictures. But what did you think about that?
That was my favorite.
Wasn't that
and I
wonderful?
used them for my Christmas card. Everybody
Yeah.
kept commenting on how beautiful the picture was, and I said that was Minka's graduation pictures.
Yeah.
It was great.
Did you get laughed at?
Some friends did,
Yeah.
but it was the best because
Yeah.
at the end it was so wonderful to see she was part of our family and we had pictures to prove it.
And seeing that great picture that you just showed everybody, that's a beautiful downstage. She mastered it.
Yes, she did.
Beautiful.
That
So
she
tell
did.
tell everybody the commands that she learned, all the stuff she's learned.
She learned sit. She
Okay.
learned stay. We were working on heel. She walks with the leash. We do that around the neighborhood.
The come.
She learned to come. Down was a big one for us, especially when we talked about sitting on the sofa and getting on furniture. We went through down. Lay.
Yeah, all the long distance stuff.
All the long distance. A lot. We covered a
Yeah,
lot.
we covered a lot. And most
Covered a
important,
lot.
I think, like you said, though, is the bonding.
the bonding.
So, what do you? I don't know if you can even imagine. Tell everybody how critical the bonding is. That you get that by working with, but that you get that by working with your dog. Because I specialize in the family pet, and my thing is I want the dog to trust and respect the owner.
Well, also that's the word trust.
Yeah.
I think Minka trusts our family. We worked with her.
Right.
And I think she learned to respect us, which you want them to respect you and listen to your voice and listen to your command. So I can't imagine it not having worked with you and her to get the results that we have.
And you need to know how to react around your dog.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I overreact and I get nervous, and you would tell me sometimes when I would maybe get very upset about maybe something she did that it was normal and that to take a breath. So thankfully you would hear lots of times when she would not respond to the initial command I would give and what I needed to do to correct it.
Okay, she's a very hard temperament girl.
She is very stubborn and hard-headed, and sometimes my voice was not assertive enough or to make her respond. And you taught me sometimes a lot of it's just my tone.
Yeah, cool. So is the training hard?
Oh no, not hard at all. No,
Really?
oftentimes I'd laugh like you were training us. It was not difficult at all. It was. And you at the end would say to the dog, "Are you tired?" And I'm thinking, I'm exhausted. But it really was training us on how to respond to her, how to make her behave.
Right.
And a lot of it was about us more than the dog.
True. Because if we don't change our ways, the dog doesn't know how to react.
Absolutely.
All right. Anything else you want to
I want to thank you, because if not, she wouldn't be with us.
Really?
She would have been gone 6 months into it if we had not called you and started working
Wow.
with you. I thought I could not handle this dog. And so I think often that if we wouldn't have called you, she would not be part of our family. I wouldn't have the picture.
Wow.
And she would be with someone else.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely.
Because my motto is keeping dogs and families together.
Well, it worked for us.
And it worked.
Absolutely, it worked for us.
Well, but you also did your homework too.
Well, thank you very much.
And thank you. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.